now I want to show you our quail house that we built. Right now we have 18 quail, I think, 18?
Yep.
And we just bought this land probably about 5 months ago, and the people who had it before, this was their planter, this was their garden. So from here down, I don't know how long this box has been here, but it's been here for a while, and it was filled with wild asparagus and sand and soil, and we thought, let's make it into a quail house. That way they can kind of forage, and I put a couple of bushes in there. One of them died, one of them made it. And pretty much everything you see here is made out of recycled and reused bits and pieces, which again I highly recommend. It doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to be solid and safe and well built. So we built a frame first and then put the chicken wire around it, and you can see inside here the quails are happily, well, now they're not moving because we're here. This is their little playland. Quails like cover. So my husband got some pipes and cut them down, and some buckets and cut them in half. And they absolutely love hiding underneath all of this hay. As you can see, they're very active right now. We did just get 10 of these quails are new to us, and you can see when we got them, they were missing all of their feathers on their backs because they had been, pecking each other, which is what birds do when they're in small areas. And now their feathers are already growing back, which is really exciting. And they're very active and making lots of calls, which, if you haven't heard all of the quail calls, they have probably about, what do you think, like 13? More calls. They have a lot of calls. They're absolutely beautiful. And then in the back here is their house. Now, this was a crate that I had gotten at work. A mixer was delivered in it, and so I brought it home in hopes that we would make it into a quail house. And my husband cut a hole in the bottom because initially he had built this hoping that they would walk up and go into the house, but they never did that. So we just sealed it up with some hay to keep the drops out of there. And he actually cut a hole in the frame for the garden, and they go in and out through that. So you'll see here around the side is their fantastic little house. And again, this was just recycled tin that was given to us. And my husband built this great little door. And there's probably, let's see, about 4 or 5 of them in there right now. And he built little perches in there. And they all just kind of snuggle on in at night. I think they stay pretty warm in there. You can see that one right there, the brown one's puffing up her feathers, letting us know that she's not happy that we're in her house. So we'll leave her alone. We don't want to stress them out. So that's it. That's our quail house. And again, just really strong emphasis on using what you have and recycling. And of course, if you're going to keep birds, they want to be out in the elements and touching the soil and the earth as much as possible and looking at the sky. So, thanks for watching.